Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer combat cards, and here we are on day 3 of Skarbrand's exploration. This time we are playing as Chaos against Eldari, and this third day is proving to be quite a bit more difficult than the first 2 days. I got my first strike on level 2 against Eldrad, who is capable of dealing insane amounts of damage. In that game I actually deployed Skarbrand across from Eldrad, and he ended up dealing 500 damage in a single attack to Skarbrand. So I lost that one, and I also learned an important lesson, which is that some traits do not work very well against the Eldari. In particular, regeneration I thought would be pretty decent, healing 16 health a turn, but with the amount of burst damage that Eldari are capable of, regeneration just really isn't very good. And even shields can struggle because of the Psionic Blast that they like to run. So I've opted for just going all out with the Fear, and so we've got, once again, the Keeper of Secrets. This is kind of a must-have. With all 3 attack types, this thing is very good. Probably, I mean, no doubt the best card, I think, in the Chaos arsenal, especially at max level. Again, we've got Harken Worldclaimer, and then this time we're also running the Demon Prince of Nurgle. This thing also has Fear and Psychic, and since we're going to be up against a lot of Psychic, that should be helpful. Now, I think the final mission, the final level here is against Eldrad once again. This is my first, this will be the first time I'm attempting it, so we'll see how it goes. I am running 1 shield card, the Terminator. This thing has 4 shields, so when deployed strategically, it could potentially prevent quite a bit of damage. Got the Fleshhound for some extra melee damage, and 1 Medicaid this time with the Plague Surgeon. And Skarbrand starts off with 680 health, so it's quite a bit. But again, these Eldari can deal ridiculous amounts, like hundreds of damage in a single attack, so even Skarbrand is going to struggle, I think. So let's go ahead and deploy, and we'll see what this level 10 is like. So I imagine they're going to be running pretty much all Psychers, of course. And Eldrad, I mean, he got his special rule buffed recently too, so he used to... Basically, every consecutive Psychic attack gets stronger each turn, so the final Psychic attack that goes off in that turn is going to be dealing tons of damage. And of course, with the Warp Sickness, all of our units have reduced health. So, looks like they have a total of 11 cards, so that's 10 bodyguards plus Eldrad. So I put down the Keeper Secrets first, and I think we're just going to go with all of the Fear here at the beginning. Although it may be a good idea to heal in advance, just to guarantee that we that the Keeper Secrets and Old Harken survive for as long as possible. But the Plague Surgeon is not showing up, so I mean I could put Shield down, but I think I might just save that for later. You can't really go wrong with all Fear. And the nice thing about Fear again is that it reduces the damage from Psionic Blast. So we do have the initiative here. So yeah, like this Wraith Fighter, normally it would be dealing more than twice that amount of psychic damage, and the Psionic Blast also does quite a bit. But not while we have Fear up. So they've got this dude over here taunting, who just took all of the attacks there, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a card that I do not have in my collection. Oh no, 2 Wraith Fighters on the field. Well, that's going to be a lot of damage, actually. And the Psionic Blast is actually particularly good with Eldrad, because it does serve to increase the psychic attacks that come afterward. So yeah, you can see right there, that's just an insane amount of damage. Really need some healing at the moment. Alright, so with this attack, I think we can actually kill Yvraine, and it's going to be close. I think we can take out the Wraith Fighter. One of them. Just barely. Never mind, I was wrong. So it survived, which means that we're going to be taking a lot more damage. Without Yvraine, at least they don't have the Inspiring Presence, but still, yeah, that's going to be a whole lot of damage. I don't think these guys are even going to survive. I'm wondering if there is going to be some luck involved here, because honestly, there's not much that can really survive this. I mean, shields would not stand a chance. And I think we can get some healing here. Like, even the fear is just not enough to reduce the damage, and they still have so many bodyguards left, including, I believe, 2 Wraithseers, and there's one of them right there. Those things also have Psionic Blast, and, you know, if they're deploying in the center or right lanes, they're actually getting even more from the Psionic Blast. So yeah, there goes the Wraith Fighter, but soon going to be replaced by another powerful unit, no doubt. Alright, there's Wraithseer number 2. Yeah, this is not looking so good. Wraithseer does, I guess, a little bit less damage than the Wraith Fighter. And they're actually going for the ranged attack there, which they could have done a lot more damage with a psychic attack. They don't have huge amounts of health, but I mean, it's the Wraithseers are pretty tough, as you can see. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be surviving this. Yeah, definitely not going to survive this next round, I think. And already, I mean, I deployed my healer, so Skarbrand can no longer heal. We've got, what, 1 shield and the Fleshhound remaining. It's really not looking so good. Let's see, this thing... I think I might actually move the Keeper of Secrets over to a different lane. I'm thinking... Okay. Let's go over here. And... Wait a minute, no, the Keeper of Secrets is probably... it's not going to survive that, I don't think. Well, maybe it will. I guess the Wraithseer doesn't actually deal quite as much damage as I thought it did. 45 Psychic, so at 18, I mean, it is going to be dealing a lot of damage, but I think the Keeper Seekers can survive. And then hopefully, with this melee buff here from the Fleshhound, hopefully we can just wipe everything off the board next turn. I still think we're going to get roasted by Eldrad himself, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, yep, they are going for the Psychic this time, and the shield is blocking that one, and 22 getting increased to 42, and yeah, it's a lot of damage. But I think with this next attack, we should be able to kill everything here. Skarbrand himself deploying to the field. And here comes the big melee. Yeah, definitely. Cleaving through everything. Wish I could have saved some of that for Eldrad himself, but I think they have deployed all of their Psionic Blast dudes. So now they've got that guy, the Farseer, and what's the final bodyguard going to be? Ah, the Incarn, of course. Alright. So, yeah, that thing could definitely kill the Keeper Seekers. Barely. Well, actually, it's not even. With the Spirit Link here, it's going to be dealing a lot more damage. So you can see here, Eldrad dealing 171, is getting increased to 223. And there's no way we're going to survive this next turn. How much damage can Skarbrand deal? It was actually a little closer than I expected, but yeah, against Skarbrand, he doesn't actually deal that much damage. Not against this sort of burst composition. So, there's really nothing we can do at this point. Yeah, I mean, what they got, 200, yeah. So, I'll go for the melee, but it's game over. So I'm wondering if they will deploy their cards in a different order each time. Seems to be the case. So, yeah, what is the best composition to use against an all-psyker deck? I could take another look at the collection and see if I can find something that works. Let's see here. Well, I've got 2 strikes remaining. I mean, the only reward from beating this is 10 copies of Bloodthirster, which is not really essential, I think, but still. We want to get the bragging rights, right? Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I feel like the defensive traits are really the best. The melee boost from the Fleshhound was kind of nice, although it was kind of wasted there at the end. I mean, the shields, 4 shields can be useful as well. I don't think... I mean, yeah. Lord of Change has been nerfed so many times. I don't think that would be worth using. And again, regeneration, it just doesn't heal enough. Let's see, Big Game Hunter. We've got... I don't know, I really don't think there's anything that could perform better than what I have here. So... is the only... are we just going to try to hope that, you know, they deploy in a different order? I mean, I could try throwing more fodder in, maybe, like the Endless cards, but I don't know, these things don't have a huge amount of health. They're also, in the collection, they're showing up as having, I think, their normal amount of health, right? But once the game actually starts, they will have reduced health, and, you know, those fodder units, they're not going to survive long against the Psionic Blasts. Alright, we're just going to use the same composition and deploy once again. We'll see if we can make this work. Alright, so here we go. The final level against the Eldari. On day 3 of this exploration, we're going to drop the Keeper's Secrets here at the beginning. And the question is, do we want to start out with all the fear on the field at the beginning, or try to go with some healing initially? I mean, I think, yeah, the healing is definitely going to be more impactful on the cards with fear than it will be on Skarbrand. Even though Skarbrand himself, I think he would heal for like 200 health. Which again, it sounds like a lot, but it's really not that much when you consider the amount of damage that these Eldari are capable of. Alright, so they are actually deploying. So yeah, this is the second game, this is my second attempt here, and they are deploying in a different order. The first time I think they deployed 2 Wraith Fighters on the first turn. So this is, yeah, this is new. I'm hoping we can just knock out these big Psionic Blast units as quickly as possible. Keeper Seekers will definitely be able to destroy the Wraith Fighter on the next turn, but not before we take a lot of damage here. And yeah, that Farseer just zapped that thing out of existence. Okay. Okay, so we have the Scout, but I feel like we should maybe save that for a little bit later. Does this thing have enough? Okay, that could kill off the Farseer. Alright, we'll see what happens here. Now, what would be a nightmare is if they deploy all 3 cards of Psionic Blast on the same turn. It's possible. Actually, well, no it's not, because I only have a total of 4 total. I think there's 2 Wraithseers and 2 Wraith Fighters, but whoa! Hey, that actually worked out. Cleared the whole board in one turn. I was not actually expecting that. Thanks to Skarbrand's special rule. Alright, so there's the next Wraithseer. There's another Farseer. Lots of Seers. Alright, and there's the Vizard, whatever. Vizarch, I don't know how to pronounce that. Alright, the Psionic Blast just went off, dealing only 6 damage, and the Wraithseer has a weaker psychic attack than most of the other Psykers deploying. And I don't think there's really, it's worth going any other attack type other than just melee. Alright, we'll see what this does. I mean, again, it's dealing a lot less damage because of the taunt, but we were actually able to kill it off in 2 attacks, which is pretty good. This Keeper Secret still has plenty of health, so far it's looking pretty good. But here comes the other Wraith Fighter, and this Psionic Blast is going to be dealing a lot of damage. Oh yeah, and Oh, that Farseer, man, this thing is going to be dealing huge amounts of damage. Getting the final attack here. Not cool. Alright, Keeper Seekers actually blasted that Farseer out of the sky with its counterattack. And there's Yvrain with the Inspiring Presence. That is not a good combo. Well, it's good for them, not for me. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of damage next turn. Okay, so we can't actually kill anything here, but I don't think we have a choice. We just have to keep going melee. Hope that we can pull through. But I don't know, once we lose all these guys with fear, there's not much left. I mean, we have our shield Terminator, and then we've got the, what was the other one? The Fleshhound? I mean, what are they going to be able to do? Alright, hopefully... Oh, he survives with 3 health. Oh, Harkin World Claimer. That guy is a hero. Okay, we could actually make this work, I think. Now, they still have... Okay, they have... I think what they have left is the Incarn and the Farseer. So if we put down this guy over here, we could actually, I believe, wipe out those 2 units. They deploy the Farseer first. It means the Incarn is going to be coming to the other side. But this is going better than the first round. Going a lot better, I think. Keeper of Secrets. It's going to be key here. Oh, well, actually, no, it's definitely dead. Yeah, because the Incarn is going to deploy Eldrad, of course, himself. Deals just absurd amounts of damage. So that Keeper Secrets is very dead. Even with the fear, there's no way you can reduce that kind of damage. Except with shields. So, it's going to come down to Skarbrand and Skarbrand and a Fleshhound and this Terminator. Now, this Terminator is actually doing a pretty good job now that the Sonic Blast is gone. He could actually kill off the Farseer this turn, so, hey, we might actually do this. So I'm using the same exact deck that I used the first game, and, oh yeah, this is perfect. We can swap the Terminator over to face the Incarn. The Fleshhound can actually kill off the Farseer. And then Eldrad is going to lose the extra bonus damage from the Psychic Link, so he's going to be dealing even less damage next turn. Wow, this worked out amazingly. So it really does come down to just a bit of luck and the order in which the units are deployed, both on your side and the opponent's. And whoa, look at that! The double whammy there, taking down Eldrad before he even got another turn. I was not even expecting that, but there is the victory. Turns out that this composition was capable of doing the trick. It was a difficult battle, though. Very hard fought. So yeah, I guess this triple fear combo with shields, and we can't actually look at the deck now that the game is over, I think, but it was on the second try. Again, they did deploy in a different order than the first game, but I don't really know what sort of advice I can give to people if you don't have these cards, because I feel like fear is definitely the best thing to counter, like the Sonic Blast, and if you don't have that fear available, it's going to be very, very difficult to beat this composition. But yeah, this is day 3, definitely quite difficult. Let me know how it's going for you, and if you have any advice, if you're able to clear the final level with a different composition, please let me know in the comments. I'm sure other players would appreciate any advice. But yeah, overall, this 3-day exploration, whole lot of fun. Really enjoyed playing as Skarbrand, and hopefully, you know, in the future we'll have more explorations like this, being able to play as other, you know, special warlords that we don't normally have access to. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.